What do you get when you combine a passionate and veteran sports writer with a wife who is a casual observer? The answer? Married to the Game. This landmark sports talk radio show discusses sports from a married couple's perspective. Married to the Game with Rory and Lakita begins right now.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What's going on, good peoples? My name is Rory Sharrock.
And I'm Lakita Sharrock.
And this is Married to the Game.
Thank you all so much for checking us out once again.
Thank you.
I mean, we are doing it, man.
Love all the love.
Yes.
North, South, East, West, Midwest. We even get love in Thailand.
I know.
Thank you for all of the positive feedback. It does not fall upon deaf ears. We really appreciate it.
And I'm enjoying, doing this. I'm kind of liking doing this sportscaster thing.
Cool.
I'm growing.
Word. Well, you know what? I hate to stump your growth a little bit, but a little housekeeping to do. You know the countdown is in full effect. Circle your calendars. June 28th will be the final broadcast of the, quote, season.
Dun-dun-dun-dun!
There you go with the sound effects. See, that's why super producer Traxor Taylor has that all set. So you don't got to go there with your Hollywood drama.
Right. I
all
was
that
just
stuff.
trying to be great for once,
We're taking July off, so you can worry about being great then. Because we need to revamp and to recharge our batteries.
Ooh, when I mean I need to recharge, because dealing with
You don't do anything.
Oh, see, you just won't let me be great. You just won't.
Okay, you are great.
Thank you, Banks.
You are great.
Thanks, you, Banks.
And we'll be back strong in August, just in time for football season. Helmets, shoulder pads, X's and O's. It's going to be live in August, y'all. But in the meantime and in between time, we still got our eyes on the prize. So today, we're focused on the Belmont Stakes, the final leg of the Triple Crown. You like horses and horseback riding, right?
Oh, dang, I'm a country girl.
Arkansas, right?
See, there you go. There you go. No, Arkansas. Arkansas.
But it looks like it should be Arkansas.
But see,
there's no SAW at the end of the
Did you
state,
pay
right?
attention to history or geography or anything?
Are you really asking me that question?
I know.
Arkansas.
No.
So the horses ride down the street?
Nobody. We do
with
have
the barrels
horses.
Of hay?
We do have horses that ride down the street, but it's Arkansas.
Okay.
Arkansas.
So with that being said, but when it comes to the Belmont Stakes, my eyes on the prize of the big race.
And you already know, my eyes is on the prize for the entertainment and the drinks and the food.
Gotcha. Now, everyone gets suited up at the Belmont Stakes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
They dress up?
You got to be fly when you go to the Triple Crown Race Series.
Oh, my goodness.
So you might as well keep your fly gear on and let's head on out to Kansas City for the Hall of Game gala at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Because we love baseball and we love the Negro Leagues.
And you put 2 and 2 together.
That's your 4-6-3 double play, tailor-made.
Come on now.
We're blessed to speak with Negro Leagues Baseball Museum President Bob Kendrick. He joins us on the program to discuss this mega event. Now, I'm a native New Yorker.
Mm-hmm. That I know.
When you think of New York, a lot of stuff comes to mind, doesn't it?
Yeah. Broadway, big lights, big city dreams, the Big Apple.
Big Apple, good food, pizza, because you like your pizza.
But we're not talking about no New York pizza.
New York slice is the best slice in the world. But when it comes to New York, do you think about beach volleyball?
In New York?
Well, you should, because the New York City Open sets up shop at Hudson River Park Pier in Manhattan. And we'll hit the sand and talk with tournament director Jeff Conover to preview this AVP event.
And I'm ultra excited because we're going to be talking to Tameka Tiny Harris. She makes a guest appearance on our show.
Word. Tiny's a true boss. And she's the owner of the Atlanta Heirs of the Global Mixed Gender Basketball League. We went to their tryouts last weekend. We're going to hit y'all in the head with all the info from that event. Now, we got a lot going on with this show. Got to stay focused with your eyes on the prize. So You better clean those dirty glasses of yours.
Oh, no, you did not.
Or
no.
put them contact lenses in.
You tried, but my vision is 100% clear, baby. I see big things popping right here on Married to the Game.
Yeah. So, humans aren't the only mammals with their eyes on the prize.
What do you mean by that?
The horses running in the Belmont Stakes are too. This is the last leg of the Triple Crown. It's a 1.5 mile long race. It all goes down this weekend at Belmont Park in Elmont, New York.
I know you loving that.
Yes, and the Kentucky Derby is the most famous of all the Triple Crown races.
Right.
But the Belmont Stakes is the oldest of all the races. When I keep saying Triple Crown, what that means is the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes. You win all three, that horse lives in infamy.
Oh, so they're like a triple threat, but they call it Triple Crown.
The Triple Crown.
Wow.
But we don't have a Triple Crown up for grabs this year.
Why? Because the same horse
has to win the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes. Now, the last time we had a Triple Crown winner was American Pharoah back in 2015. That ended a drought dating back to 1978. I was just 2 years old. Horse name Affirmed. Nevertheless, it's still something to mark on your sports calendar.
Right.
You know one thing about horses? I love the names.
Really?
Well, horses are beautiful animals to begin with.
Like Mr. Egg?
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
I was wondering if you remember that.
Of course I would. I won't sing the song. But this year's race, Gormley, makes the final entrant. He's number 13. If there's no last-minute scratches, this will be the 8th time in the last 9 runnings of the Belmont Stakes where there are 10 or more horses. So that's a crowded field.
That is a crowded field.
Think about that. That's
they
a lot of horses. They got to get in
where they fitting.
But enough of the stats and all the historical background info.
Thank you. I was wondering.
What you got?
I got so much.
It can't top all of what I got.
Well, it can. Trust me. It can. First of all, you got to understand this. I mean, I got to give you your props. It's in New York. So New York alone, you already know it's about to be big things popping. So you know they're going to come out with the fantastic entertainment.
Right.
They got male pop singer Andy Grammer.
Okay, I'm drawing a blank.
Well, you know what? All you got to know, babe, is he's good looking. He's really, really good looking. But, of course, in New York fashion,
right,
they got to have a Broadway performance. So,
all right, now I'm perked up.
Yes, on your feet. Is
Gloria Estefan. In the Miami Sound Machine. What's your favorite Gloria Estefan song?
And you see I'm doing
So you're supposed to be the entertainment person. You can't even name, like, Get On Your Feet is a song.
I can't. I really can't.
1, 2, 3, 4. Words Get in the Way. These are
I don't know the Estefan.
Climbing Out of the Dark.
Yeah.
You don't even know these songs?
Yeah,
you don't even know the great Gloria Estefan?
No. I have to admit, when we did this story.
Your entertainment status, you're losing some cool points.
What? No. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm about to come back with you. I'm about to come with you. What I do know is they're going to have an awesome cover band, and I love cover bands.
So I looked that up. Mike the Guidance and Big Shot.
Yes.
They're performing Friday night.
Yes. Now, the cool thing about this is Mike covers a ton of Billy Joel songs. Now, that I know.
Okay, so Billy Joel is from Long Island, and this is really out here in Long Island.
Now, see, I didn't know that. So now, okay,
you are
I get
really
it.
slipping on your. You're supposed to be the entertainment portion of this program. You don't know Gloria Estefan. You don't know Billy Joel.
But you know what I do know? Mike is actually on tour with Billy Joel. So like I think that's really cool.
So they're going to play Piano Man. Are they going to play Uptown Girl? Are they going to play? See, I'm naming Billy Joel songs. You can't hang. You're supposed to be educating me, not me educating you.
But Billy Joel's handsome. I know that. And so let's carry on.
Okay, we're going to carry on. All right, tell me about the food and drinks then.
Yes. Now you know I know about that. Let's start with the drinks. The drink itself, they have an official drink. It's an official bourbon of Belmont Park. It's called the Belmont Jewel.
The Belmont Jewel. Sounds delicious.
I bet you it is. Why don't we
Woodford
make that
Reserve.
this weekend? Lemonade.
Pomegranate juice and orange zest. That's the cocktail mix for it.
Zest, though.
We'll watch the Belmont Stakes. We'll have some Woodford Reserve, the Run for the Carnations, Pretty White Flowers. It's New York. It's good pizza. It's the Belmont Stakes. Main event Saturday, June 10th. Switching gears to baseball, and I'm shocked. I had to look back and think we haven't done anything regarding baseball since the season opener, and we love baseball.
Oh, you know what? You're so right, and we slipping because I love.
That's a strike.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna view it as a foul strike, not a swing and a miss strike, because we did talk about the Summer King, that Josh Gibson opera. That kind of counts. That counts.
No, that counts. That really counts.
That was huge.
Yeah, and that was awesome.
So even though we're down 0-2 in the count, but we're going to clear the bases with this hit right here. We got lots of love for the Negro Leagues.
Yes.
You ever been to Kansas City?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I, and I really want to go. Good barbecue.
Really?
Good ribs there.
I'm not going to say all that, but okay.
Birthplace of Charlie Parker, Bird.
Who? What?
Great saxophonist.
Okay.
Yeah, Bird and Coltrane are like the Twin Towers of saxophone play. The greatest ever, period.
Okay.
Good hometown blues city, too.
Okay, now stop. Nope, stop. I know we're about to... I want to give my Kansas City some love. Love to Kansas City. Good barbecue, Memphis. Good down hometown blues, Arkansas and Memphis. Okay, carry on now.
No, when you think of barbecue...
I got family there.
Kansas City, it's Texas, and it's Memphis. So step your game up in that aspect. And we got family from Kansas City. James, Jasmine's husband, he's a Kansas City native.
Okay.
I like to rip him about the Royals, but he got me because they beat the Mets in the World Series back in 2015.
You're still a little salty, aren't you?
I am.
All right.
But Kansas City is also home of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
Wow.
And this weekend, the Hall of Game gala goes down at the Gym Theater. And this year's honorees who are going to be celebrated: Lee Smith, Tony Perez, Al Oliver, and Maury Wills. Also with those players, Dave Stewart is going to receive the Jackie Robinson Legacy Award. Now, if anything is named after Jackie Robinson and they give you an award for it,
yeah,
that's a big deal.
That is.
So speaking of big deals, you mind if I rattle off just a few stats?
I mean,
I'm going to do it
ahead.
anyway. Tony Perez, Cuban-born superstar, Major League Baseball Hall of Famer, 2,372 hits, 379 home runs, 7-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champion, 2 as a player, 1 as a coach. This was back in the day in the 70s with the Big Red Machine, the Cincinnati Reds. All right? Lee Smith, reliever, 478 saves. That's 3rd all-time. 7-time All-Star. 1,251 strikeouts. Now think about this. If you're a closer, you're pitching 1 inning a game. So if you get 1,200 strikeouts, you're doing something. And he led the league in saves 4 times. Al Oliver, career .303 hitter. 1 World Series ring with the Pittsburgh Pirates back in '71. 3-time Silver Slugger Award winner. 2,743 career hits. Maury Wills, you like speed. You like to claim that you're fast when you used to play softball, right?
I'm fast even now.
You're not as fast as Maury Wills was. Now, he won 3 World Series with the Dodgers. And in 1962, not only did he win the National League MVP award, he stole more bases than any team in the league.
My man.
And he has 586 career stolen bases. And then we were talking about Dave Stewart, 3-time World Series champion, World Series MVP, 1989, and he's got a no-hitter under his belt.
Are you done? I mean, I love baseball, though, dog. Don't get it twisted.
I may be done, but Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, isn't done. And he's got some stats, too. Check it out. Bob Kendrick, thank you so much for joining us today here on Married to the Game.
Rory, it's a pleasure, man. Thanks so much for having me.
So tell us all about the Hall